I want to welcome
lame.
everybody to today's session of Is It Just Me? Insight with T. I had to back that up a little bit, y'all. Today we're going to get into some more of these white rants, I want to call them. Says our rent is going up, life is not affordable anymore. And it's not that I'm picking on anybody. I'm just pointing out something that a lot of other people have been going through. It's not black or white. It's just that when I see this on TikTok and it's running rapid, going viral, and so many complaints, I'm just like, hey, let me bring it to the forefront for my people on my channel. And I want to know, is it just me? I want you to go ahead, like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And I want to thank all the new subscribers, and I want to thank everyone for their comments, because the comments, keep them coming. I love the comments. The comments are just comical and something else. But anyway, we're going to get into this. It's about 4 or 5 videos. Bear with me. But take a listen to what these people are saying, because this is how they feeling right now in the times we're living in. It's not as easy as it used to be once upon a time before COVID. Y'all ready? Here we go.
Internet, because I think that's so lame. But I just got our rent renewal thing for our apartment complex, and it's going up by $300 a month. $300 for a 1-bedroom apartment that is not updated in any sort of way. And our complex doesn't even have like nice amenities. Like, we have a tiny pool and a tennis court. Like, this is not a luxury apartment complex. We already pay, with all the fees and everything included, $2,000 a month, and now we're going to be paying $2,300 a month for this tiny apartment. And that's just so frustrating. I don't understand how people can live in this world anymore, and I just don't want to move again, because that's so much work and more money, and it's stressful trying to find another place, and it's just so annoying. And now I feel like I need to get a new job, and I just got this job and I like it, but it's not paying me nearly what I need. And so now I'm gonna have to go through applying to jobs again, which I did for like a whole year plus until I found this job. So I'm gonna have to go through all of that again. It's just not fair.
Apartment.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you had any 2 bedrooms available.
Yes, ma'am. We have some ready for move-in as early as Monday.
All right, and how much do those go for?
$1,525 to $1,875,
How does it go from 1,500 to 1,800?
depending on the phase that you apply for.
Okay, so like the older ones and the newer ones.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, thank you. Well, now I know that it's raised for everyone, but that's ridiculous. That is way too much. And they're just raising the prices around here to get as much basic housing allowance from the military as possible, because we're right outside the base, and it only used to be 1,300 here. So why is it different now? People with money need more money, I guess. I guess that's what life is now. So I'm going to be looking for a new apartment soon. I'm already picking places where I want to live, and I'm going to have to get a different job. I'm going to have to uproot and just go, because it's too expensive here, and that's my plan.
I just got told that my rent is going up by $100 a week, and I live alone, and it already went up by $50 with what feels like it was 6 months ago, but I checked, it wasn't. It was 12 months ago. And I basically have 2 weeks to figure out what I'm doing, and I just don't even know what to do. Like, obviously everyone is going through this rental crisis at the moment, but I don't understand. I swear only a few months ago they were complaining about how there's too many apartments in Brisbane, but yet why is there not one single fucking apartment for someone who just wants to live on their own and have a car park? Why is that so impossible? And like, I checked the average salary for Brisbane, And my salary is a little bit higher than that. And even I can't find somewhere that's going to be even slightly livable after paying tax and HECS. Anyway, just wanted to see how we're all doing, if anyone else is in the same boat, because I'm so angry. I've lived here for 2 years in the same apartment, and I love living here, and the thought of leaving is really depressing. So, cool.
Moved into my apartment in June 2023. I was paying $1,790 in rent. I just got notified that March 1st, my rent will be increasing to $2,023. And before everyone gets in the comments and says, you're doing this, you're making your choices. Okay, first of all, fuck you. I have a 2-bedroom apartment because I have a 1.5-year-old son, and I got this apartment because I researched every apartment within a 30-mile radius of where my dad lives, because my dad lives with my nephew. I'm the legal guardian of my nephew, and I need to be able to have quick, close access to my nephew. I take him to appointments, I pick him up from school, etc. What's shitty is that this is the market rate. So this is pretty standard if you want a 2-bedroom apartment. And mine's nice because it's new, but it's not fancy. It was made really like everything's plastic and falling apart, and it, for all intents and purposes, it's not a quality apartment. It's safe. I love living here, and that's why I'm living here. But I was talking to my landlord, and I was like, listen, I know this isn't your fault. I know you're not setting the prices of these, but what the fuck? This is not like a sustainable, like, how the fuck is anyone supposed to like maintain their tenancy? I said, should I expect another huge rent increase? And he's like, yeah, in September, there's going to be another like $80 to $120 rent increase. And I'm like, so let me get this fucking straight. I had to pay $5,500 to just get into this fucking apartment. I could live in a 1-bedroom. I don't want to, because I just figured out crib training with my son. I pay electric and I pay fucking gas, which is another, $100 to $120 a month, like on top of that. I hate that the issue is that I'm at a point in my life where paying another $120 a month in rent is like pissing me off. I know that the solution is to just make more money so that this is going to happen and I'm going to have more wiggle room in my budget and blah, blah, blah. But what pisses me off is if you're not making $6,000 or $8,000 as a single mom a month, you're just like, how are you gonna make it? Who wants to be roommates with people that they don't know? And how many people do you know that you could trust to live with and that it wouldn't ruin your friendship if you lived with them? And what if I just want to live in my own fucking spot? What if I really like the peace of mind that I have in my own goddamn apartment? Why isn't there some sort of fucking clause that says, oh, you're a single mom with narcolepsy and you have a fucking disability and you're making X amount of money and we're gonna give you like a little bit of a break. And I understand like life is a jungle and no one's trying to give out handouts. You're hearing about how Elon Musk just uncovered all the government fucking all.
I just had to stop this for a minute, y'all. Y'all got to bear with me. How many times did this woman say the F word? Is that the only word she knows in her vocabulary? She can't articulate herself any other way than to say F-bombs. I mean, the F word is her word. You know what I said? What's the word? And people used to say back in the 80s, Thunderbird, word up. It's the code word, cameo. Her word is F. This, F, that, F, 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 F. I'm getting F tired of her. But anyway, y'all, thanks for bearing with me. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and tell me what you feel, because they breaking down, y'all. They not able to handle it like certain other people around the world. They can't handle it. Can they dish it? Can they take it? Can they receive it? Can they make it? I don't know, but let's get back into it.
Money that's going everywhere, like the government isn't, in general, they're not looking to help people. We know that. We just keep coming back to like, okay, the solution is just to make more money, but there's only so many fucking hours in the day. I spent 45 minutes today researching other apartments in the area. I maybe have a tour scheduled next week. But here's the thing, it's like, yeah, if I get into this other apartment, like, what is that gonna look like, and how much do I have to put down? It's usually first and last month's rent, and then there's a damage deposit, and then there's usually a refundable pet deposit on top of that of a couple $100 or and then like at least, and then a monthly pet deposit. And I have 2 cats, and I don't want to get rid of my cat. I'm not making this video to be like, oh, poor me, like blah blah, but where my brain goes is I zoom out and I think about the bigger picture, and I think about like the regular people who are just trying to fucking survive, and like the average income, and like what it cost to just literally survive. That's not like getting ahead, that's not saving money, that's not potentially owning a piece of property. That's literally just like, I'm making it until the next month. What is there, like 800,000 homeless people in the US? And when you think about like a homeless person, your mind might go to like all these extremes, but it's like, no, people become homeless because there's factors that are outside of their control, and they're doing their fucking best, and they get up every day and they have good intentions and they work, and they're not like selling themselves on OnlyFans, and they're trying to like do good in the world. But fucking bills are massive, man. It's expensive as fuck to just live and eat.
So our rent's going up by $300 a month. Like, we live in a normal ass looking apartment. Like, there's nothing fancy about it. Okay? When I moved here in August of 2018, we were paying $1,900 a month. And now they want us to pay $2,500, citing, building improvements and renovations and repairs and property taxes and water bills and all this other stuff. Oh, and inflation. Yeah, that's another one too. And it's crazy because like all the people that live in this building are all just like working class people. They're just working class people. Just people working, trying to do their thing, I called them. I called the property manager to talk to the office manager, to talk to everybody, right? And one of the things that they told me was, so you want us to lower your rent? Why? And it's incredible because it's like they don't see all the people that live in this building as people. They see them as numbers. They see them as numbers on a spreadsheet, which is lovely, I guess. I'm just tired, man. I'm just tired of not being valued, of all of us not being valued as human beings, as people with feelings and, a desire for hope and a desire for I just don't know. I'd like, something's got to change. Something's got to give, because like we're all stuck in this loop. Like, I'm valuable. I know I'm valuable. I have a lot to offer. I speak 3 goddamn fucking languages. I'm not an idiot. I mean, sometimes, yes. But like, for the most part, no. I'm a very educated person. Just because I don't have money, I have no value to you. Because I don't have a big fat bank account, I have no value to you. Something's got to change, man. Something's got to change. And, I hope at least wherever you're at and wherever you're watching this from, and you're doing good. And you're doing well, and you're being taken care of.
Now I want to say, he dropped the F word too. That must be their word, the F word. F this, F that. But when I look at these various different videos, and you can find them on TikTok, just go on TikTok. They're running randomly and they're going viral because it's a spiral that's happening across America and across the world. It's just not here. 7 continents on the planet. And it seemed like ever since 2020, March of 2020 to be exact, as a matter of fact, everything has went up. Now, I don't get this. It's just me. I'm not an economist, and I took business in college. But and other classes. But how a virus that spread around the world, an epidemic, a pandemic, let's say it right, the pandemic caused such inflation. I don't get it. Houses used to be 200 some thousand. Now you get cookie cutter, Cracker Jack box houses on these, 1,200 square feet, and they want $470,000 for these houses. Those houses used to be, and I'm talking about in the West Coast, they used to be, not California, I'm talking about Nevada, I'm talking about Arizona. They used to be 170,000, maybe 140,000, 140, 170,000. But now you have people living in their cars, and that's the next video. I'm going to do a video on that. Because you see, a lot of white people, they can't take it. But majority of the people who are in power are Caucasian. Or am I wrong? I'm not trying to have blacks against whites or Arabs or Hispanics or Indians or Asians. I'm just calling it like I see it in America. Majority of people that's in these oligarchies are Caucasian. That's are in power are Caucasian persuasion. Am I wrong? How much money do they need? The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. It's going to be Robin Hood pretty soon, where you're going to have the poor robbing the rich. Or is it going on now? Because in Robin Hood, remember, he robbed the rich and gave to the poor. And you're going to see it. I mean, inflation, everything. I mean, your insurance rate, everything is expensive. I went to Costco today and was surprised to put some gas in my car, and the gas went down by like 14 cents. I was amazed, but I appreciate it. But if I'm putting 10 gallons in my car, man, I'm saving 14 cents for each gallon that I'm putting in my car. So I guess that 14 cents is going to equate to, I just saved $1.40. Yeah. But anyway, back to the subject lecture at hand. How are you coping? Are you like these people? The rent is getting you down. Inflation is getting you down. Going in the grocery store. I don't care if you go in Costco, Whole Foods, Sprouts, Smith's, Albertsons, Kroger's, wherever you go. Food prices, everything is on the up and up. But anyway, I want you to go ahead, like, share, subscribe to the channel, and tell me what you feel about what's going on in society today. Is it just me that see this? I don't know.